A mother will do anything to protect her children, even if that means sacrificing her own life. Fortunately, I'm not a mom, and these aren't my children. I care nothing for your children, but I do care about explosives. Understanding the range of an explosive is crucial to a successful raid. So here's a question for you. Are these turtles within range of the explosive? Trick question. No, but yes. In the last video we took a look at how much damage is caused by a single explosive to different building types. In this video we'll be checking out the blast radius. So let's go ahead and determine the vertical and horizontal ranges. For this setup I placed the explosive in the center of the foundation. Starting after the first foundation, the explosive has a horizontal range of 7 foundations. For the vertical range, I placed the explosive in the center of the foundation again. From this we can see that the explosive has a vertical range of 9 squares. If Fortnite gets golf, then Conan should get baseball. Introducing the Great Wall. Good luck, Bryce. Now that we know the horizontal and vertical range of an explosive, let's see how much damage it actually does and how that damage tapers off the further it gets from the source. I'll perform this test twice, once with the explosive in the center of the foundation and once with it up against the wall. Up first, center. And the results are in. So taking a look first at the vertical damage, we can see that the blast radius is really big. It extends 7 foundations to the left and right, and 9 wall squares vertically, but the damage tapers off significantly the further you get away from the center. So the maximum damage was caused to the wall adjacent to the explosive, and the damage caused was 10,925. The walls adjacent to that wall also took significant damage. And moving on to the horizontal damage, we can see that the results are comparable to that of the vertical direction. So I went ahead and reran the exact same experiment, but this time with the explosive up against the wall. Instead of recording all the damage, I just wanted to record the significant damage and the range to see if there were any differences. The only real difference is that the range changes horizontally, so the placement on the foundation does matter if you're trying to control the range, aka trying or not trying to kill some turtles, whereas the vertical range remains unchanged. For the next setup, I wanted to take a look at what the damage was like if the explosive was on an elevated platform. Since we already know what an explosive does damage-wise in the vertical direction, I was more concerned about what damage it can do beneath it. The most interesting thing to me here is that the explosive caused damage directly beneath it. This means that explosives can penetrate structures, which leads me into my next test. To what extent can an explosive penetrate a building? The result is that the explosive penetrates the entire building. It hits every foundation, wall, and chest that I placed. The catch is that it does much less damage than it would if it was actually in sight of the explosive. To the building pieces that were actually in sight of the explosive, the damage is consistent with what we already experimented with. For everything that does not have a direct line of sight with the explosive, the damage was consistent at 5. So while not significant, it is something to consider. But the question still remains, what is the maximum penetration range in the vertical and horizontal directions? So let's test it out. In the horizontal direction, the explosive is able to damage the foundation and the wall up to 8 foundations away. In the vertical direction, the explosive is able to damage the ceiling and the wall up to 9 walls away. So that wraps up this video. My next video will cover combining orbs with explosives for efficient raiding and maximum damage. If there's anything else that you'd like to see, let me know in the comments below. As always, thanks for watching, and best of luck.
Thank you.